Namaste. Welcome to Zoom Rocket Yoga. Today's practice is based in Larry Schultz's Rocket 2, and this is the 1-hour version of Rocket 2. The most important thing that Larry would instill in us is every time we move, we breathe. So I'm really going to be encouraging the breath cues today. So let's come to the top of our mat. Bringing our big toes together in Samastiti, opening through our heart and our chest, lengthen your neck. Good, we're all sharing in this human existence together, working to find a way to be happier and to feel better mentally and physically. So we're opening up to those energies today. Release your arms, and here we go. Inhale, raise arms, reach high, ground your feet. Exhale, reach forward as you fold, tuck your chin. Inhale, look up. Stretch forward. Step back into this first plank. Squeeze your arms in as you lower. And inhale, lift through your heart. First upward. Good. Open your throat. Exhale, lift to downward. Good. We'll take 5 breaths in downward dog. Good. Let's do swivel feet. So that means turn your heels to the left, bend both knees, swivel. And then turn your heels the other way, bend both knees and swivel. Good, center your feet, look forward, step forward, inhale, lengthen, look up. Exhale, fold over. Can you hear me? Inhale, raise arms, reach all the way up. Exhale, Samastiti. Good, let's interlace the fingers. Interlace the fingers, reverse the palms, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Look up. Step or jump into Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, roll to the tops of your feet. Look to the sky. Exhale, pull your chin towards your chest, downward. Good. Feel each breath cleansing your mind. So this is our mind medicine. Good. Bring your feet together, Violet, and inhale, lift the right leg towards the ceiling. So this leg work is going to help get us lighter in handstands. And then switch your feet. Good. Lower both feet, look up, inhale, step or jump forward, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Interlace your fingers and inhale, roll up, reverse the palms, stretch. Exhale, Samastiti. Good, one more, reach up, inhale, look up. Exhale, Uttanasana, look to the navel. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, float back to Chaturanga. Go low, push up right into up dog. And exhale, lift to down dog. Good, so just work through the breath. Bend one knee, then the other knee. Five, bend the knees, inhale, float up, so get a little bit more lift. Good. Surrender. Inhale up. Exhale, Samastiti, and we'll take a couple reset breaths. Reset. Roll your shoulders down, open your heart. Good, and so we're going to come, and Kat, you can just step forward and just join us for Surya Namaskar B. Good, so it's always kind of nice to slow down to Violet between the sun salutes. It's a nice time just to stay strong and calm, okay? Let's bend our knees and inhale, raise arms. So first chair position. Exhaling, forward fold, widen your hands on your mat. Look up, shoulders back. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Climb on your palms, upward dog. Exhale, lift and lengthen, downward. Right foot to warrior, swing the arms out in front of you. And you'll just notice this lifting and opening in the shoulders, exhaling, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, open your throat, bend the elbows a little bit. Downward dog, exhale, left foot steps forward. Ground the feet, swing the arms forward. Feel like they're an extension of your scapula. Exhale, swing the arms forward, Chaturanga. Bigger inhale, up dog. Exhaling, downward facing. 5 breaths in downward. And remember Larry Schultz's philosophy. Relax and breathe and go with the flow. Four and 5. Bend your knees, jump up, float. Nice, Violet. Exhale, fold. Bend your knees, inhale, lift through your heart. Exhale, Samastiti. Good, let's go a little bit faster. Bend the knees with Katasana. Forward fold. Look up. Float, low, push up, go. Upward. Downward. Warrior. Come up. She's fast. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale. Exhale. Left foot forward. Inhale. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale. Exhale. Roll your heels out to the sides. Roll your thighs in. Keep opening through your chest, opening your breath deeper. Look between the hands, bend the knees, jump up. Open long, fold. Bend your knees, Utkatasana. Good. Exhale into standing. Good. One more. Follow your drishti. Bend your knees. Inhale. Look to your thumbs. Exhale. Uttanasana. Toes, navel. Horizon. Open your journey. Exhale. Tip of nose. Chaturanga. Sky. Inhale. Exhale. Toes. Right foot to warrior. See your thumbs the whole way up. So that's really going to slow your neck movement. And then exhale, see your thumbs back down. Gaze to tip of nose. Inhale, sky. Exhale, toes. Left foot forward. Inhale, thumbs all the way up. Good, Violet. Exhale, thumbs all the way down. Tip of nose. Sky. Exhale, downward dog. Good. More of Larry Schultz philosophy. Quiet the thinking mind and wake up the feeling body. So it's very simple, but just ask yourself, where do you feel it? Spread your toes more. Where do we feel it? Good. Bend your knees, float up. So bend the knees and spring up. Spring down. Fold Uttanasana. Bend your knees, Utkatasana. Look at your thumbs. And exhale, Samasthiti. Good. All right, here we go. Rocket to standing, Utkatasana. Melt your lower ribs in so you feel really strong in your core. Go a little lower and reach your fingertips forward. Tuck your head between the arms. Good. Place your hands to the front of your mat. Climbing into our first arm balance, Bakasana. Good. Get a sense of seeing your reflection in Bakasana, gazing down into a clear image of ourselves, our truest nature, Chaturanga. Upward dog. Good. Step or jump. Good. Downward dog. Right foot forward, Virabhadrasana A. Exhale, Virabhadrasana B. Straighten your legs, step in for Trikonasana, and we'll hold triangle. Good, so we're turning our gaze up, spreading our fingers. And mostly we want to stay supported in the joints, so just be careful not to collapse. That's kind of been the theme at Yoga this week. And then we're going to come up and switch hands gracefully into twisting triangle. So once we get the basics of the alignment, once we get into rocket practice, we're really flowing from one pose to the next with less effort. Four. Exhale, hands to the earth. Raise up, inhaling, warrior B. Good, and let's go to classical. actually, take our right hand to the outside edge of our foot for classical Parshvakonasana. Good, lengthen with your hand, turn your chest open. See, we know classical Ashtanga. 4. Inhale up. And squaring forward, adjust your back foot, raise arms. Twisting prayer. You can lift your back heel or it can be down. You can bind if you want to work on that. 4. And then bring your back knee to the floor, okay? So let's practice side crow. We'll go into Parshvabhakasana here. Arms up. Reach over to the right. Good. See if you can lift your hips so you lower on your arms. Go ahead and take it up. I'm watching you. I'm watching you. Good. Top leg back. Signature pose, Larry Schultz style. Good. Bring it in. Good. Everything comes into our core and we just step into dolphin. Come down to your forearms, lace your fingers together. So we'll do 5 breaths in dolphin. Lift the knees, step in. Right leg up. Switch sides. Good, come back down. Okay, so then we'll do 5 breaths in Pincha Mayurasana because it's rocket 2. Set your forearms down or just work on your foundation. Spread your fingers, lift one or both legs, take it up. Flex your heels, keep lifting. 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, come back down. Good, we want to put a little medicine rocket in the middle. Go ahead and come up onto your hands and your knees. And lift your right arm for a shoulder stretch. Weave the arm under, set the shoulder to the floor. And again, Larry's philosophy is allowing things to naturally change. So this whole concept of change, transformation, and then come back up and switch sides. Take the other arm up and weave it under. Three, 4. Good, and then come back up into downward dog. All right, step your left foot forward. Inhale, raise up, Virabhadrasana A. Exhale, B. Straighten our leg. Step, exhale, Trikonasana. Keep activating Uddiyana Bandha. So waking up Uddiyana Bandha. Best we can for however much we ate today. 4. Good, and then just come up a little bit. So you can kind of just, so you're not collapsing as we twist into triangle. And we roll the back foot in. Good. Yes, so Larry loved fairies. And so we want to move very fairy-like. We're very strong, but we're also soft and light. And then we unwind, and then as we're unwinding, we come up very meditatively. Beautiful, cat. Yes, now we're rocketing. Left hand to the outside of the foot, lengthen. Good, you can go into classical or not, so. Turn open. Come up, inhale, we're still warming up. Arms raise up, square forward, twisting prayer. Turn your gaze to the sky. You can bind if you want. Notice where you feel it. Exhale, drop your knee and release. Okay, so Parshvabhakasana, arms up. Draw in your navel, reach over to the left. Side crow, here we go, take it up. If you have room, extend the legs apart. Good, Violet. And then you can bring it back into a transition or chaturanga. Yeah, awesome. Good, and then we'll all make our way. If you want to use the wall for your elbow stands or work on dolphin. In the rocket system, we go into wide splits on the second round. So if you want to work on bringing the legs apart, this is the time to do it. Push with the hands, reach through the soles of your feet. Good, cat. Good, you are so there. Good, that's awesome. You're not using the wall. Violet, take it easy on the shoulders. And let's come into a standing forward fold. So just stand up, grab your big toes, make sure your feet are at least hip distance, and take 5 breaths. Bring your palms under your feet. Fold a little more. Good, release out. Come up into twinkle toes. Raise your arms, twinkle, twinkle, yoginis. Good, and so you want to have fun with jumping into a wide splits. So widen your feet, take your hands under your shoulders. Yep, here we go. Look between the hands, ready? Inhale. Now, this is where we want to wake up the inner teacher. So make sure that you're having an inner dialogue with yourself about what you want your body to do. And see how that communication works. Go ahead and jump. I'm watching you first. Yes, Kat, I can see that inner teacher. Yes, Violet. And do, about 3 to 5 jumps. And you want to also visualize. Woo. Good, and then after we give it a couple jumps, we let it go. We clear our mind, and we take our hands in reverse prayer today, and fold over. So we're omitting tripod headstand, so just take it easy on your neck. Push your palms together and lengthen your neck. Inhale and come all the way up. Raise your arms. Exhale, lace your hands behind your back. Okay, beautiful. Look up. Fold over, lift arms. Good, and then you'll notice as a rocket instructor how I'm breathing as I am taking you guys through this routine and practicing it with you. You'll hear my breath. So that's kind of planting those seeds for you, Kat, for your workshop this weekend. Inhale, look up, grab your big toes, lengthen, and fold. Now you can take it a little deeper if you feel inspired. We're going to widen our feet. Look up, bring your hands under your face for Samo Konasana. Widen your stance. Come down to your elbows. And just stay connected to where you need it, where we feel it. All these things are happening. And then we want to walk our feet in and walk over to our right leg and square off our hips. Stay here or work on your Hanumanasana. Keep squaring your hips, just work with where your body will let you work. You can rock side to side a little bit, maybe lift one arm or lift both arms. And fold forward slowly. And let's come back up. We won't stay there too long. We're going to switch sides. So pivot to the other side. Good. Make your way over there, lifting Mula Bandha. Good, cat. One of my favorite poses. Good. And just kind of rock into it today. Rock a little to the right and to the left. Lift one or both arms. Or keep both hands on the mat. That's okay too. Exhale, fold forward. And let's come back up slowly. And around we go into center. So for the forward fold, see if you can grab your toes. Even bending the knees to hold your toes, it might help you release a little bit more evenly in your lower back and hips. Lengthen and exhale over. Look up. Take your right arm on the inside of the leg, side stretch. Oop, stretch it out. And then come up and side stretch. And I just love these side stretches, and there's a whole bunch of variations that you could do in the side stretch. Let's practice one. So come up into seated, bend one of your knees and hold your ankle with your opposite hand. And then inhale, reach the other arm up. So now as you hold your ankle, you kind of have a nice little counterweight there. Ooh, yeah, there's the spot. It's one of my favorites, and then we'll switch sides. And so when you guys are teaching, you want to teach your favorites, okay? Grab your ankle and reach and side stretch. Four. Ooh, that'll get us all stretched out. Now we're ready for those Mula Bandha checkups. Take your hands down, lift up. Good. Now if you want to transition to an arm balance, which one are we going to do? Ooh, fancy. Good. Bakasanas. Yeah, and there's one where you can frame your thigh with both hands and lift and climb into Bakasana. And Larry would teach this one often. Yeah, just play around with those. Good. And then when we take our vinyasa, we'll lower to our belly. So just take your time to meet me here. Turn your cheek to the side and rest. Good. Good. Raise your chin and your heart. We'll go to Shalabhasana, reaching legs and arms up. Any direction with your arms, out to the sides, back, forward, reach. Strengthen. Lengthen. Get long. And then come into a child's position. Crawl forward. And from here. So this is where we can kind of choose our journey. Do we want to go in, what arm balance transition do we want to go into? So let's go ahead and work on crouchasanas into ashtavakrasanas. So as you jump to seated, fold your left foot back and lift the right leg, okay? There's lots of modifications for this left leg, okay? So when you're teaching Rocket 2, you don't have to teach all the arm balances at once. You can just kind of pick a couple. Lean into this, relax your shoulders. And then balance with your foot in the air, come all the way out. Take your right leg and hook it on the back of your arm. Hands placed, cross the ankles. Ready? Lift, kick out to the right side. Squeeze the legs together. Good, Violet. Hold, hold, and make sure you have enough energy that once you're down, you can come back up. Straighten the arms, weave through into Kundalini and take your vinyasa. Belly flop a little bit. That's okay if you belly flop. Exhale to downward dog, reset. Okay, right foot bends back, left leg lifts up. Here we go. Good, deep breath in through the nose, out through the nose. And we'll release into Navasana. All right, so I just want to break down coming into Ashtavakrasana from a handstand. So if you're practicing handstand, you would kick up and you would start to bend your knees around. Now my toes touch, but you know, I'm talking everybody through this too. Cross the ankles and then drop into it. Then you go into Kundalini. So I just want to plant the seeds. Now there's other ways to do this, Cat, from a downward dog. So go into downward dog. And what I want you to do is I want you to leapfrog. So bend your knees and leapfrog your left leg on the outside of your arm and your other leg in the middle. Good, then sit down and go into Ashtavakrasana, or you might already be there, Kat, yeah? Yeah, so just some fun stuff to work on. Good. That's awesome. And then after we take our vinyasa, we drop onto the knees and sit down between the feet if we can for Supta Virasana. It's getting hot out there. And this is our first resting pose. Larry would always say when he brought us to Supta Virasana, and you can modify it however you're practicing, reclined hero. Arms raise up above us. So wherever we are emotionally, this is going to help blast us out of some of that negativity, the inner critic. One of my mentors, one of Larry's good friends, he's going through a lot. He's aging, his mind is going, and the one thing he asked me to do is send him Larry's philosophy on inner critic versus inner guru. The inner guru says everything's going to be fine. The inner guru says, you're doing great. And then we're going to come up into a child's pose. So we're going to roll up and rest. Beautiful, Violet. You're already opening up a lot. Wow. Beautiful. Nice cat. Yeah, with the phone in the shade. Good. And then let's come up onto our knees. We already did our Shalabhasanas. We're going to go right to Ustrasanas, arms up. Reach your feet. Modify as needed. The neck isn't collapsed, but it's strong and held back quite a bit. Inhale, lift through your heart, come up. Exhale into child's pose. Lift into downward dog. Good. And so let's either repeat Ustrasana, or I'm not sure if either of you are practicing this, the drop back. So you lower down onto your knees, you reach up. Now, dropping back involves shoulder strength and openness. Yes. Yes. Catch yourself, catch yourself, catch yourself, catch yourself. Good. Good, 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 good. Yes, we're nailing it today. Whee! Go where you're practicing. And then if you can't come up, tuck your chin and lower down back into Virasana. This is a really safe way to come out of this. If you don't have an assist and you don't want to pull your back. We already warmed up with Virasana, and so we're prepared just to kind of come down and then come back up. Yeah. All right, here we go. Downward dog, and then jump to seated. Bring your legs out in front of you and reach for your big toes and wiggle your hips back. Open your heart. And just come back to gratitude for the practice today. Bring your arms up. And exhale, lay down on your back. So hug your knees in. And then any variations of back bends. This is our final back bending for today's practice. So just take it where you want to. Good, and you don't have to overdo it. Just, just get a couple in, or maybe just one is good. Good, and then see how both of you are naturally doing that knee thing? So, it's interesting how we have this innate wisdom, and that's what I love about yoga, is it's just so much off of it's not on the sheet. Let's pull our knees in, rock up and down, massage your back. Rock up into a standing forward fold. going to practice a couple more poses and start to wind down. So after you get this nice forward fold, practice a handstand at the wall or walk your feet up the wall, any way to get upside down. Even keep a little folded mat in the studio so I can just put it on the wall and have that cushion underneath your hands. Good, cat. And then you want to see if you can kick up on both sides. So kick up with your weaker side. Good. It's awesome. Okay, so let's just sit down and we'll do a couple things to wind down. So actually lay down, happy baby. Because I want to show you where that leg behind the head would fit in. That's at the end of Rocket 2 on the sheet. So here, okay, and then you grab your right leg and you pretend you're going to put your right leg behind your head. And then from there, you circle that left leg around. And then you release it and we switch sides, okay? So just go to the other side, the Larry loop-de-loo. Circle the leg. Woo! Grab the insides of your feet, rock side to side. Good, and give yourself a hug and roll up to Ardha Matsyendrasana. Take your left leg under your right knee up. Left arm raises and twists to the right. So we always want to wind down a back bend practice with a twist. So make sure you get a twist towards the end of the routine. Looking back behind you. We can really feel how far we've come today. So, I know, just personal journey, just imagine where you were this time last year and just how far we've come. And I know a little bit about you both, just a little, but we all have come pretty far, and that's a really great feeling. And then gazing forward, releasing, stacking our knees together, giving ourselves this nice little balance at the end of our practice. Inhale, sit up, and let's switch sides. So just take it easy in the rocket and switch to your twist first. Left knee up, and we twist to the left. Lengthening, twisting. things are coming. Feel the goodness. Gazing forward, coming out slowly, stacking our knees together and folding forward. Inhaling and sit up and bring our legs out, but bend the knees. So be the beginner. Be the beginner. Reach up and lengthen your abdomen towards the thighs. Grab your feet, tuck your head. Extend the legs out, go into one more forward fold. Go as deep as you want to go. Good, and then we'll sit up and cross the legs. Lace your hands behind your back. Look to your third eye. Bow your head. And release your arms. And slowly sit up. Close your eyes. Feel the effects of your mini rocket 2. All your awareness to your third eye, and just visualize your favorite flower at your third eye. A beautiful image of the mandala. Bring our palms together. Practice our Utplutis. So Patapi Joyce would have you do this 100 times to make you stronger. So just think about every breath making you stronger. And rest in Shavasana. We'll take a couple minutes to lay down together before going back out into the world. We'll rest and close our eyes. Take a deep breath. Turn your palms up. Roll your head. Relax your jaw. And just let go. And let go. Sink into your mat. Feel your energy. When we slow down, we can feel our energy. That's our prana. And just notice how at peace you feel in this moment. And become aware of each other's energy as well as our own energy. Start to deepen your breath. Wiggle your fingers and toes. If you want to stay in Shavasana, that's totally up to you. It's totally cool. We can catch up on the other side. Feel the effects of your practice wherever you are. Take a moment to close your eyes and take a snapshot of your life, like Nollyland. Take a snapshot of your life. And this snapshot is the phenomenon of life. Connecting our palms together. Shanti, Shanti, Shantahi. Om, peace, peace, peace. Namaste. Sweet kitty.